protected by your doubt, shielded by your hygiene, by your medical clout, shielded by your stupid optimism.
We're in trouble now.
I'm Jonathan Purvis, and I am from now Toronto, Ontario. It's really, really different in a really great way, I think, because the first time around there's so much unknown. I mean, you're kind of you're really a blank slate. Well, I mean, you've got your own baggage, but you're really not knowing what to expect when you come in the first time. And there's a certain amount of nerves with that. There's working with people you've never known before. There's expectations of success or of perfection. And so you spend the process learning and working through that, which is brilliant. But then having the opportunity to come back again is a beautiful, beautiful thing, because all those expectations are now gone. They're all broken. So you don't go into everything going, I must succeed, which is something that you're putting on yourself to try to put forward into other people. Where for me right now, when I get up to an exercise or I'm working on something, I just focus back in and go, what is the task at hand right now? And I'm learning quicker that way. But it's no different than people who are here for their first time. They're learning as well. But you know, it's a real blessing to be able to have a second crack at it, to reassess everything that I did learn, not only have it put into practical uses over the last year, but then be able to come back and re-tap into it and see if it stuck. I feel like my mantra for this time around has just been, be the best you can be. I know it's so cheesy and military, but it's been working really well for me. It's just because I don't want to try to be the best actor on the planet. I don't want to try to be better than anybody at other things. I just want to be the best possible that I can be, and that means reaching into my own reserves and pulling out things and challenging myself and not feeling judged by that here, which is the most beautiful aspect of this place. You never get to do this in rehearsal for a show. You never get to spend 4 weeks exploring and digging. You never get to do that. And so why not, while you're here, just be the best you possibly can be? And even if that means you're having a crappy day and your crappy day is your best is kind of crap, well then that's your best for that day, because there's no BS here, and I love that. Yeah, so going into Edmonton to play Puck is a really great, it's a really great challenge for me. It's going to be very exciting because it's something, for one of the very first times, I'm going to be allowed to really explore my physicality in a place that is allowing for it, and with a preconception of the set being able to be used in a physical manner, like having figured out that we want to be able to climb things or swing off things or jump off things, Usually when I go into a show and we get onto the set, I jump off something and it breaks and I get in trouble. But this time to be able to have that already laid out, and so then I'm free to explore the world of Puck and the world that he lives in, which is magical place, and his physicality is a personification of that. And then of course the fight direction and stuff is a whole other challenge for me, which is a beautiful opportunity, because I get to take a step back and then put what I see in my mind as what tells the story in this wrestle fight match between the lovers. I get to be part of building that, and working with some really great people to get them to do some crazy things and throw each other around and wrestle, and I think that'll be really cool. But it's such a great challenge to be two different faces, which is so great to be able to separate them. Two different hats, yeah, two different hats, and take one off and put the other on, which is a great challenge. Whether it's theater or it's performance art, or if it's film and television or any media of make-believe, I've been doing my entire life, and it is something I've always connected to, always loved, ever since I was a little kid, and I just couldn't ever imagine myself not doing it. There was a brief time in high school where I almost went off to like computer science college, when I was dancing a lot and acting, but I was like, I'm not going to go to theater school. I'm not going to become an actor. And it was brief, and then I totally flipped flipped my mind and decided to go off to theater school. And I don't know, I think people who are really in this business, who really love it, I just think there's no question. And I just don't think there's ever been a question for me, because I just love it. I love being in it, I love being a part of it, I love building it, I love writing it, directing it, and stage, film, television, YouTube, it doesn't matter. I love it. Special effects, stunts, action, guns, swords, romance, horror, like it doesn't, I just love all of it. And yeah. YouTube at Action Playground. It's our YouTube action channel, and they're about 2 to 3 minute little action videos with special effects and some computer graphics and stuff like that. So it's very, very fun, and keep your eye and subscribe to us, and we'll keep releasing content. Action Playground.